It's Otacon. I have a warning for you. We just got a hot tip. Hatsune Miku is in the area. Snake, you be careful. She could sneak up on you in any minute. She's a twin-tailed voice synthesizer android. I don't know how you're going to battle her. You've got to watch it. She has the power of a god. And Intel tells me she actually created Minecraft. That means she's really smart. You be careful, Snake, whatever you do. Are you listening to me, Snake? 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 Snake!
Hatsune Miku. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid. I gotta find a way to play videos better on OBS while still being able to hear them. Because I can't get the best of both worlds, apparently. Welcome to what could be the last Metal Gear. I see Joshua's here and Rain is here, and they're talking about an AC that fell off. Couldn't be me. Definitely not me. And we're almost done with Twin Snakes. I can't believe Gamecube had 2 discs. Have you tried VLC? There's an inbuilt OBS support for capturing it. I'm going to have to try that then. I'm going to have to try that. Which one is the Metal Gear? Wait, no. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. No, I need that window there just in case I need it. No reason, though. Why would I ever need it again? I saved last time, right? At a mailing. I saved at a mailing. Let's take a look. If not, I'm going to have to load a state. Tales and Symphonia on GameCube was also 2 discs. Communication Tower Roof. Sounds like the place. I should say that I destroyed a Hind D. Yep, I did. I like how it gives you a little rundown on the last thing you did in the save, in case you waited like a week to play it again. Otacon fixed the elevator. That's what we got out of that. Ah, stinger bullets. If only I had a helicopter to shoot. And Baten Kaitos origin. Baten Kaitos is rated R. But only if you're really good at it. Otacon, how do I get down again? Alright. Still in a dream. I think I might be able to finish Metal Gear today. I'm not entirely sure, but I remember all the bosses being tightly packed. Oh, do we have to go all the way back down? Because I would not like that if I have to go all the way back down past all of those machine guns. Otacon, can you bring the elevator up? I don't want to deal with the machine guns. Maybe the machine guns got turned off by the helicopter exploding. I remember floor 24 had a bunch. Yeah. Yeah, it still does. Wow! Nice slowdown, GameCube. It could not handle 4 machine guns shooting at me at once. Somebody refresh my memory. There is another way down off of this communication tower that doesn't involve those guns. Please say yes. Kojima, what the hell were you thinking, man? Can I use rope? Where is my rope? I don't have the rope, do I? Nope, it's gone. Wow, okay. Speaking of which, I was about to say, where's my body armor at now? I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Because that's the only way we can go. So I'm gonna have to reorient myself to Metal Gear Solid in a hurry. Which button throws my hand grenade? Because I'm gonna have to chaff some machine guns. Look what I can do. Ah! It doesn't hurt him. He doesn't die from this. He's just really stupid and goofy. Get chaffed, loser. Kojima is not the genius we thought he was. He's a pretty good guy that made pretty good games. But when you come back to them, and you gotta do really stupid backtracking down a tower, past machine guns, these are the parts that we forget about Metal Gear Solid. Because the rest of the game is just so good we forgive him. You missed me. You still missed me. You didn't shoot me. I'm bulletproof. I got shot with that many guns too, and it took only that much health. I'm almost there. You and your silly gun tower. Your tower of guns? I preferred Mother Gunship anyway. I've been playing that abiotic factor. For a survival game, it's pretty tough. What happened? I would like to go to 1. Oh, that was a glitch in the system.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you, so I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing.
Uh-oh.
Also, about the elevator that I checked out. It's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
My butt isn't as dummy thick as yours, Snake.
About 135. But that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake. The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
Wow, you're like one of my Japanese animes.
Too late, Snake. Now die!
Oh yeah? You and whose person that is not immune to stun grenades? Thank you! That grenade took forever. Oh wait, you're not down yet. Thank goodness I have body armor. Gun fu. What's your name, soldier? Give me your doc tag. Imagine being this dumb to set up a stealth trap in an elevator. Yeah. Also, the sun is still shining through my window, so like half of my monitor is like getting glare right now. And that's exactly the half that my dolphin is on. Well, that was the goofiest thing that happened. That'll never happen again. Oh wait, I could loot those stealth camouflage. Oh. Oh no, the stealth camouflage still works. I can't see where it landed. Oh no. You just missed Hatsune Miku. Yeah, we had a surprise boss fight. It's only in Twig Snakes, and it's only if you die a bunch of times. You get to fight Hatsune Miku. She has the power of a god. And she invented Minecraft, which makes she's really smart. Unlike me, because I'm lost in a tower. At least I got M9 bullets. Ah, there we go. Screw your machine gun. Pizza verdict. Better quality meat by a small margin, but they mixed the pizza and the barbecue sauce, which dulled the flavor. You need to get a right mix. A barbecue sauce. Or you will be shot with the machine gun turrets. Oh boy, Pentazem. It's like we're gonna have a sniper fight or something. Good thing it isn't Twitch. Happy 15, Minecraft. Also, doesn't Cave Story turn 20 this year? You know, the better game? The wolves have guns.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's shooting at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
My waifu!
Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
I'm not
So
going
then
into
what
Sniper
is it?
Wolf Snake.
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you
Snake
talked
literally just spot dodged a sniper shot.
Isn't as sweet as you think.
His spot dodge isn't that good in Smash.
From here. I told you I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf! No, you can't!
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You're pretty
You
good.
see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this!
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
You think so? Well, a message from me is a message from death. If I'm close, you will know death is close.
Please, Wolf! Snake! No!
Don't worry, I'll just use trank rounds.
Get it
Nothing
away.
bad could possibly happen.
Now I'll pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Hey, I have a great idea for seeing her in the middle of a snowfield. Thermal goggles. First, I need some cover. Because that. Alright. Let's set up some things. I'm gonna need those eventually. Sniper. Take those. Put on the thermal goggles. Because then I can see her in the middle of the snowfield. Yeah, your camo ain't gonna work here. Even though I still have to aim with a controller, which is terrible. Darn snow! I used to snow green in color. It's not that warm. Man, this is some warm snow. What was our wolves doing here? Oh. That's what the wolves are doing there. I see you. I see you, you see me. At this close, I don't really even need the Pentazem. Until stuff like that starts happening. Hold on a sec. Oh, I can't wear the body armor and the thermal goggles at the same time for some reason. Snake can't multitask. Wolves don't bleed out from the lungs because of tranq shots. Of course not. She's hiding behind the snow. I wish I had a better vantage point, but she took them all. Oh! Oh, you sneaky wolf. She couldn't get a good beat on me, though. Either that or she missed for the first time in ever. We're gonna make AC hungry midstream. To be honest, I had fried chicken like about 4 hours ago. So yeah, I didn't eat supper yet. I eat supper late anyway. I'm used to it. Now where are you going, you goofy freak? But you don't have thermal goggles like I do. Where is she? There she is. Okay, you get one on me. That's because I'm not pentasming up. I'm not taking my pentanil. I see you behind that tree. You gotta come out eventually. Aha! One more and she's done. Thermal image is floating scale anyway. Color of snow is arbitrary. There you go. I saved your waifu. Put her in a burlap sack and you can have your fun. She doesn't look very dead. Oh. Well, I guess they are needles. Now I'll snipe you with a pistol. I see you have a booger up your nose, Snake. Goofy Matrix shit, go! I'm gonna kick the gun at you. You get it? It's kind of like the samurai thing, but with sniper rifles. Have you ever heard of Gun Fu? We have now! Oh shit, oh, that wasn't a tranquilizer bullet, oh no! Otacon, I did bad! Well, at least it wasn't a headshot, so she could have some, you know, the thing where they tell the story about themselves. Inquisition? Yeah, that. Have you heard of Rising Zan, the samurai gunman?
I am a
No.
sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating.
Oh.
I am lung shot.
Switch says, I love metals and gears. Are you in luck?
Please. Just finish me quick.
Snake, did you shoot her in the womb?
I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on a battlefield. Raised on a battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me.
Then I'd get my smiley face
I'd stare at
cup.
the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero.
That seems like it's politically relevant.
He took me away from all that.
But politics in Metal Gear, really?
You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper.
And then Kojima went and said, what if we gave every boss from MGS4 this kind of tragic backstory for no reason?
See war not from the inside, but from the outside, as an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle.
They all wanted to breed, they were horny, I saw their boners. The wolves are gonna eat you. They're like house cats.
I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now, I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale for some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary.
Covered
You're
in
not a
blood.
dog. You're a wolf.
They couldn't do a better crying effect?
Are you Saladin?
Wolf, you spared Meryl's life.
Even when I'm just an onlooker, I don't like to see women or children get hurt.
I just shoot them in the
Rest
kneecaps
easy.
and leave them to
You'll
die.
die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Then the wolves attack him.
Why? Why? I loved you.
Why do the wolves hate everybody in this game but Snake? I mean, the other way around. Don't hate everybody but Snake.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me.
So she could go, "You fool!" and then shoot both of
She
them.
is part of me.
Otacon, you're such a dweeb. It's just a gun. It's just a twisted ankle. You could do this.
Everyone is here now. Okay, hero. Set me free.
Otacon, you might not want to look.
Goodbye.
Did the puppy have to be here to see this? I question that wolf's
Snake.
parents.
You said that love could bloom on a battlefield. But I couldn't save her.
Well, there goes our pacifist playthrough.
What are you doing?
Covering up the gunshot wound is
Return it
gruesome.
to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed.
What about you, Mr. Handkerchief? Mr. Handkerchief Headband. My closest
I'm going to the
compatriot.
underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
Don't lose the codec. I'll be behind you all the way.
I can't really lose it. It's inside my head.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
And maybe stay the peck away from nuclear weapons. Holy crap, our entire family's dangerous.
Snake! What was she fighting for?
Ah,
What am I fighting for?
he said the Mega Man Zero
What are
line.
you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
If only Hatsune Miku was here. This would never would have happened. Similar context, too. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Maybe Kojima saw that, too. Oh, good. I got full health. And for some reason, the window got untargeted. Do I get, like, the level... Do I get the level 7 card from her? Imagine doing all that and getting done in by a camera turret. Where's my body armor? There it is. Poor wolf. She loved to kill it. And she loved it to kill. I just have no patience for these machine gun cameras today. Screw it. I know it's a max security nuclear research center, but geez, can they cut down on the gun turrets? Welcome to the blast furnace. Because, you know, the military needs one of those.
Who's that?
No one in these concern you. Kinda wanted to hold them up, but this is fine too. Probably some tester had to replay a duel. That's why we had full health refill. I keep on forgetting. I have first person vision. And Stungy. Oh, those cameras are down a floor. Again, why do we need a blast furnace? Uh-oh. Give us a thumbs up.
I'm under attack.
I'm under attack.
Snake.
I took psychic damage from what I just saw.
Snake!
Snake, that was the goofiest death I've ever seen. You hit your head on an overhang. What the hell, dude? I have a really funny idea. Can I put this guy in the lava? No, not really. I just want to golem him real quick.
What's that sound?
The last sound you'll ever hear. Goodbye. I completely do not remember this part. Oh, I see. Other weird bits. This is an MGS's 2 engine. I'm pretty sure you move faster upstairs while in a box. You can still crouch on these things. So you just have to wait till it goes past me. Or directly on top of me, thanks. What are they doing? Oh, right here, right here. Man, Snake has to have buns of steel to be just sidling and crouching at the same time. That is impressive as hell. I completely forgot about this part of the section. Man, if I could only put him in the lava too. Why did they put guardrails everywhere? I just want to throw bodies in lava. I thought the blast furnace area was really short. And it might still be. Lots of hiding places, though. I vaguely remember this place, though. Oh, yeah, that's why I remember this place. Really, why is the camera like that, then? I wonder why they're suddenly giving us Nikita rockets. Like it might be used for a boss or something. What's in here? It seems to be protected by cameras. Which means it's guarding something important. Hey, it's a place I could dump bodies. It's just extra stuff. Lucky Star says, on my stars, I can finally tune in for a good chunk of one of these. Dudes. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while, Lucky Star. I thought you didn't like Metal Gear. I thought you didn't like how much I suck at Metal Gear. Well, that was a blast furnace. I hope you enjoyed it. Wow, that seems convenient. But the elevator just came up to me, like just like that. You know, I'm just looking for stuff. Oh boy, time for the contractually obligated elevator fight. Oh, that only happens in Resident Evil. That wouldn't happen here. That'd be silly. Oh no, it's a contractually elevated Fight! Contract! Contract fight! How? Someone's begging for... Someone's begging for a stun grenade. There he is. He's the guy that defeated Hatsune Miku. Get him! Excuse me? Okay, I got the body armor on. Good night. And then just make sure they stay down. Wait a second, that guy missed. Let me choke you. Sorry, that one was stupid. I immediately regretted it after posting it. Oh, I like your stun, G. They call me the stun guy. Stun G. My rhymes will leave you shocked. And stunned. Because I'm smooth like Snake. Look how smooth I am. Let's just leave that grenade there. That ain't going anywhere. Goodbye, grenade. Snack. Hi, Ravens. Want a shiny?
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
I just took out a whole bunch of crows.
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What?
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
At the time when Edgar Hoover was head of the FBI, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 50s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
you better check
Also, he lived in New York and didn't have a favorite pizza.
President mysteriously dying. That ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
A mole.
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Considering I'm playing Persona 5 right now, that tracks Miller. Says Joshua. No ravens were harmed in the making of this stream. See, they're just fine. They were just taking a nap. I just felt like stun-G'ing a whole bunch of ravens to see if it'll work. You know what? I might use this for this boss fight. That's right, Kojima had to offload his boss fight somewhere. So at the very end of the game, it's just a bunch of boss fights. Enjoy! Boss fight room, boss fight room, boss fight. Also, those are crows. Ravens don't sound like that. They go,
What's
wow.
that?
Here I thought ravens were a chocobo's evil cousin. Oh, they're smart birds. They won't be evil. Too smart for it.
Welcome, Cossack.
That's a very Native American weapon you have there.
This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends?
Who are you calling a Cossack?
I'm excited. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world that which is no longer needed.
It is the circle of life. Have you seen The Lion King?
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
That is funny joke.
It was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
I wonder if that assessment changes if you kill a bunch of people.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
I always wanted a raven friend.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins.
And now he's going to leave the mark of poo upon you.
Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other.
Look, a lot of people have DNA from Genghis Khan. It's common.
There's no crows in my family tree.
They're not crows, they're ravens!
I am not fond of snakes, but you are family, so I cannot complain. But there will be no holding back.
Snake, you do realize Raven is carrying a massive Gatling gun. What about it? So he's a heavy weapons guy. Whatever.
You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics.
How about the idea of Rod?
With that strength, you must have been training in the stick pull and four-man carry.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at.
Caber toss.
It is called the ear pull. It's an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
Also, it really, really, really hurts your ears.
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we will see if there is iron in your words.
Matrix dodge, go! I want to know the logistics of what just happened. Matrix! Matrix! That's a really long missile. I see you are a master of goofy fighting. And I remember you could cheese this guy by using claymores, but I kind of want to non-lethal him. So how about this? Behind you. Oh wait, don't run towards him, Snake. Don't run towards him, you ninny. He kind of commits himself in a direction, and you can get around behind him. Kind of like this. Except that I aim better. Now you stop to like randomly fire at things. But I couldn't hit him from there. I couldn't hit him from there. I kind of don't want to use the sniper rifle now because I have to stand in one place to use it. If it gets a bit too annoying, I'll use the claymores. Hit him! There we go. I hit him, but it didn't do anything. Yeah, he's not getting stunned by that. How about this? I wonder if that'll work. It did a little. It did a little. I think the thing is his minigun can't really hit me from across the room. I heard something about the sniper rifle is pretty good against him. No, it does about the same as everything else. Unless you get him in the head. Larg. Where's my aim? Dude, where's my aim? It's a sniper versus heavy fight. I missed them by that much. I'm not using the Nikitas. Sniper Wolf will be ashamed of my sniping right now. Well, I did it! That crow's just instigating the fight. Oh, too many tranquilizers. Again, covered with bullet wounds.
The boss said, "It is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens.
Right, you're gonna TF?
In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand?"
Cool, another subscriber.
Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
No, don't do that. Don't give him that card. He'll be able to get in and stop the Metal Gear. What are you doing?
Why?
You are a snake, which was not created by nature. You and the boss, you are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man you saw die before your eyes. That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound.
So that's how he became all juicy.
He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
Well, no wonder he looks like Voldemort.
But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
And then I ate him.
The Angel of Death.
I never saw Decoy Octopus until just now.
Why
They kind
give
of
her
just
so
like
much
cut it
trouble?
out.
Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You
Please
must
pay
solve the rest of the
$5.99
riddle
for the
yourself.
next minute. If you would like tips on Sierra games, visit my web zone for free pizza rolls. Oh no, he's getting attacked by the Bioshock ability. I'm just not gonna look at that.
Snake. In the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it, but you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. No matter how far you go, or how many corpses you crawl over, the killing will never end. It's a future without hope.
This will be important in Metal Gear 4.
My spirit will be watching you.
Sweet, a free minigun. Yes, Joshua, he got murdered. Even though I think a group of ravens is called something different, like a parliament.
Snake, it's me.
Master?
It's about Naomi.
Oh, that's
Turn your
Alice.
monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Damn.
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap.
She's a sussy baka.
So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either.
It's too late because it took time to load for some reason.
You think she had
Darn
a
it.
part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
A different
I hit
group?
it when she said spy, but it took like 5 seconds to load for
Place her
some
under
reason.
Arrest, Colonel.
What?
She's betrayed us, Colonel. She needs to be arrested and
Hi,
interrogated
OBS.
to find
Oh.
out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Colonel, have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something?
Only all the government secrets.
Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the arms tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Snake is out of patience. Ah, something dropped. It was nearby. I heard it hit the ground. Oh, I get his dog tag, but I don't get sniper wolves or psycho mantises or anything. Snake, why do you even keep working for these people if all they do is, like, eat hot chip and lie? You know what? This sounds like a good time to save. And talk to Otacon.
Naomi wasn't acting strangely or anything.
No. I just can't believe that Naomi's an enemy spy. I refuse to accept that.
Enjoy that background noise.
Don't say it, Snake.
Sounds like TV static. She has nothing to say. Otacon?
I don't know anything about Dr. Naomi, so there's not much I can say. But Snake, I think you'd better leave that to Colonel Campbell. Don't you think you'd better just get to the control room?
Fine. What about my best friend, Meryl? We still haven't found her, by the way. Deep throat. Awfully silent deep throat. Kind of suspicious.
You found the body armor. The
And I found that ages ago.
special fiber 5 times stronger than steel. Wearing that will considerably reduce damage from enemy fire. It is designed to prevent bullets from penetrating.
I think she just talks about your equipment whenever you call her.
Don't rely on it too much.
She doesn't really have anything to add lore-wise. For a lot of the gear-related calls, you have to have it out when you call her.
Who's that?
No! Snake! Get off, Snake!
Good job, Snake. Good job. I'm super sneaky. All I wanted to do is shoot the guard. He's out. Ah, I remember this place. Night-night. Didn't call when you had the chance. Wait, you're supposed to be down. No, don't check it out. I'm gonna need a minute. What if I said it was for the content? Pretty sure enemies wake back up when an alert starts. Ah, I don't know, but that was an unnecessary room right there. Huh. Metal Gear. Oh, it's so metal and geary. We meet again for the first time, for the last time. No, I'm sure he's met before. I mean, Zanzibar Land. I think you fight a Metal Gear in Metal Gear NES. This is just the newest of the Metal Gears. I have a feeling we'll be back down that area later anyway.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear. But it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, no mechanics. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we have to do is use the NTSC code, Snake.
Told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys. And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course. But there are ways.
Are
Hacker
you a
ways?
hacker?
Yep. That describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
Jack, I need you to hack this gap.
I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Jonathan and Snake have a lot in common. I'm not quite sure why. Also, he said there's no guards. What is that red dot then? Excuse me, sir. That sounds like a guard to me.
What was that sound?
Where's he coming from? Right here? Not anymore. I was holding the wrong button. Darn it. That game is fun, by the way. The Pharaoh Rebirth. Yes. Well, that's why I'm covering it. I could be a deviant. Come with me, and we'll see a world of pure torment and destruction. I didn't see any guardrails down here. I couldn't drop anybody in lava. Okay, it was molten metal, but still. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's super cold in that water. This ought to wake him right up. If I could get him positioned. Yep. Get in there. I'm trying to get him next to the edge. You know what? Nope, just he'll get his feet wet. We'll do the pee-pee joke. His feet will dunk into the ice-cold water. He'll catch hypothermia. They'll have to cut his feet off, and he'll pee himself.
Snake, it's me again.
Did you hack it?
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay. Keep trying.
As long as he doesn't have Norton antivirus, we should be okay. Otacon, I'm busy.
I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought. The nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Loopholes.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
It's a nuclear bullet,
Because of the
basically.
missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested. Only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
And put on a disc.
President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists
We
have
wanted that
replaced
weapon
the
for
dummy
ourselves.
warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on
Lots
you.
of kinky emails in there, Snake, you would not believe. So kinky. What are you doing awake? How dare you be awake on me, sir? Good night. I think I have to go around the left side. We need to get to the top of this area. Oh boy, more calls. I love calls.
Snake.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it.
Is this just
Arms Tech is in much
Kojima's
worse
way of
financial trouble
getting
than I
exposition
thought.
in before the end of the
I know they
game?
lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That, plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like they were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
I got some more juicy bits I could sell at a paper, Snake. This'll get me a Pulitzer for sure. Oh, I remember this scene. Why?
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Oh, right.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
That doesn't sound Chinese.
Why, boss? Liquid.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Galukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
They had a reputation?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes.
See,
When
the
other
real
countries
nuclear
figure out the
weapon
new
is
weapon,
political
they'll always
intrigue.
contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion.
That doesn't really go for a lot these days.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the FoxDie vaccine in our demands.
FoxDie. It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first.
The hell is a
Mantis
FoxDie?
might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
And was pumped with.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
I hope there's no Chocobo guy.
In any case,
Well, none of the people that died in this game were foxes,
Sergei Galukovich
as far as I know.
Spetsnaz yet?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said
Chocobo
we can
die,
talk
you just
when Metal
sneeze your
Gear's
lungs
test
out.
Launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Maybe so, but he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost
I'm worried that
as
Snake would
well.
come in and start kidnapping them, like our father did.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
It's not as bad as the madness DC's Crab had put himself through lately. That's true. He's doing that whole multiverse
You're
thing.
going to fight the whole world.
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole
He's playing
world?
like 12 roguelikes by himself.
From here, we can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads.
And a blast furnace for some
Once we
reason.
get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia?
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Yeah.
Big Boss's dream.
Boss,
He wants to reboot
you're not
Zanzibar
worried
Land.
about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
I'm
No
hiding.
need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
Why don't we talk all about it?
Keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how
Through
do
a
we
cutscene.
deactivate them?
Okay.
There's
you
political
see,
stuff in
the
it.
override system that the president was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What?
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
I kind of like this mechanic.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
But let me get a closer look, just in case.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input.
Terminals.
There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol?
Looks like a room.
Next to that goes the low temperature key.
Looks like icicles.
The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Looks like a Z.
Okay, I got it.
'Cause Z is
First
hot.
I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals,
I'm
the
hiding.
input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
I'm hiding. So sneaky.
Who's that?
Well, the key got destroyed. That was a 45. That thing should have been obliterated.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Well, how are we going to get into the security room? They're just like right there. I'm going to watch you backtrack, Snake. Boy, oh boy, do I love watching you backtrack. We have to get to the bottom of this area and check out the drainage ditch to find our key. That totally should have been destroyed by that. I wonder if we could take some shortcuts. Yep. Kinda. All that matrix dodging, Snake, and you couldn't even... You couldn't even. I found some rations. I just found the time bomb.
Snake, did you find the card key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you?
I'm watching too.
Drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd
The
about
Spiff and Brit voice liquid. It's Cam Clark. Is that the Spiff and Brit?
Must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No, I'm right.
Sometimes I wish
There's
the
no
bad
other
guys got Metal
possibility.
Gear.
Rats eat all sorts of things. There's nothing unusual about
Don't they have it? That guy's still asleep. I can't find it. I wasn't paying attention to the master. I was reading chat. Get in the water. Get in the water. How dare you wake up on me? He's gonna feel that in the morning. Take that, loser. I just lodged that tranquilizer into your cerebral cortex. Alright, we need the lethal gun for this. You can shoot these things. Oh, right! I picked up a time bomb. I thought that was a time bomb I could use. Is Snake really the bad guy in this series? And he's bad at living. I thought that was just... Why would they do that? Why would they just leave a time bomb sitting in the cold water? Well, I knew you would knock that right out of Snake's hands, so I put a time bomb in the water. That way, when he goes to grab it, he picks up the time bomb and he explodes. Aren't I devious? I found the SOCOM suppressor. I seem to have avoided the time bomb. Or maybe the somehow the PAL key landed on the time bomb? Let's see this again.
Snake.
It's not here. A rat must have eaten it. I didn't read that part. Now we have to get rid of that time bomb. Yeet. I didn't throw a time bomb at you. Enjoy! Oh no! Oh, he survived! I thought that would have killed him. I don't even know where these guys came from. What are you doing? You silly dweeb. That guy was like, I was being sneaky. Imagine how awesome the world would be if Solidus and Dead Cell 1 in MGS 2. I'd never... Metal Gear Solid 2? We'll play that one of these days. So it says something about a rat. I did see a rat over here before. What if these guys got rations on them? I kind of need them. You got a ration? No. Come here. I'm gonna put you in a goofy pose up against the wall. There you go. You have to follow the rat. And not like that. Everyone's fine here now. They're just taking a break. Of course they had to have a rat eat it and have you chase the rat all over the place in this area just to extend the playtime. Need to keep an eye out for rats. I don't think there's a rat hole over here. I do have that suppressor now, though. The SOCOM suppressor. It's only for the SOCOM, though, unfortunately. Yay, I have a silenced pistol. Pistol. No, not again, the pistols are back. There was another game where I accidentally said pistol instead of missile. And I can't remember what that game is now. Where's the rat? Liquid and Ocelot are just like in the office, just laughing at his misfortune, laughing at his boner. The snake made a big boner just now, and they're just digging it. They love how big of a boner Snake just made. Wait a second, what's this? Oh, those things that I don't use. I wonder if Snake could die from exploding his kneecaps too much. Aha! There he is. I missed. I missed. Darn it! Is that the only place it comes out of? Kind of worried about these guys getting up. Let's just re-up you on that a little bit. He'll be fine. I know it will totally not destroy that rat. It's gotta be my toughest sniping challenge yet. Hi, Windows Security. Thanks for joining. That wasn't the rat. Unless I have to kill it. It didn't stay out for too long. That rat is certifiably sleeping. I hit it with like a human dose of tranquilizer. Coming out. Got something for you. Why am I so nervous about aiming at a rat? So yeah, we had to kill the rat. I'm not quite sure who narked on us. I found the PAL key. Now I could go to Paldea. I always wanted to chill it. Oh, I know. We have to get a Toko. We have to get a Chillet, and we have to get a Fox Sparks. And that's how we activate the PAL key. I have this game figured out. I know what I'm doing. Oh, he's back awake too.
Who's there?
Nobody. It's just Snake. It's just Liquid. Liquid Snake. So certainly they'll still be in here, right? Oh, I know why they made us silence to soak them. So we could do this. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about setting off the alarms in here. So now we got the PAL key. Somewhere. There it is. F. Yeah, that's my ranking. An actual Paldea, that one Pokemon whose name you can't say with a straight face. I'm not quite sure which that one is. First code activated. I'm seeing numbers. They look like hex code.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, give me a hot
Okay,
second.
that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Now, there's two ways you could do that. My boss stiff. Oh my. Yeah. My boss is stiff. Oh, that makes my snake solid. There's two ways you can do that in Twin Snakes. You can go outside in the snow, or that other cold area, like right before this, where Vulcan Raven was, and you can make it cold. But in Twin Snakes, there's a cold area in the water. I think we could freeze it there. The downside is I need rations. I wonder if this guy's got any on hand. That's a bandage. I didn't want that. Damn it, man. All I wanted was your lunch. I'm gonna go the other way. To make the card hot, there's a thingy somewhere where you could just like hang down in front of it and it'll make the card hot. But we don't need the hot card.
Who's there?
Nobody concern you. Go back to sleep. I didn't hear no alarm. Where's your friend at? I don't like the fact that his friend went AWOL. Man, they really get a lot of mileage out of this tiny room, huh? Okay, if my theory is correct, we could just jump into the icy water with the PAL key, and it'll turn cold in no time. Just don't freeze to death while you're in there. I could have sworn it was a ration in here. Come on, Key. Anytime now. Or is this just not cold enough for it to make it swap? Kojima must have liked the architecture so much You need to go through here like 5 times. It's not changing. I could have sworn that was it because it's cold. I could always do it the old-fashioned way. It's only like 2 rooms back. Or maybe I find those pipes. Maybe there's a cold pipe next to the hot pipe. Monkey. You know what? There's not a lot of monkeys in Metal Gear. I agree. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Or it's up a floor. There's like pipes. One is hot. Maybe the other one's cold. I remember them being along the left side. Yeah, it's these things. How do I drop down and not die? I wanted him to drop down and grab the ledge underneath him. Because that seems like the only way to get there. Oh, I gotta take care of these guys again. I'm not gonna bother looting him. He just has a bandage. He didn't eat the ration, that's why. But I fell too far.
Is there somebody there?
I fell off too far. I'm only supposed to fall off a little bit. Like there has to be another button to press that allows me to just drop down a little bit. It's like right here. That pulls Snake up. The triangle key, yeah, this is GameCube, but also PlayStation. What was it? The Y key. Shoot the pipe. Yeah, but I also have to get to the pipe. That's the problem. It just pulls him up. There we go. You have to hit Y really quickly after hitting X. Let's see what we got here. Liquid nitrogen and spam. Steam. Okay, never mind. Oh, cool. We could get some digital games for a cheap price. There we go. And that was a good thing they put that pole there. There you go. Otherwise, you would have to go to a cold room, like Vulcan Raven's room, backtrack all the way to there. And if you wanted to get hot, you have to go all the way back to the blast furnace room. Have fun with that one. So this is like the one good thing about Twin Snakes, is that they added 2 new things. Wait. No, it's about to say. There shouldn't be. I got that code. There we go. Don't dip hand directly into a bowl of liquid nitrogen, and it should be fine. Well, you could do it really, really quickly, and the lead-in frost effect will protect your hand. Just don't do it twice.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting
PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
I'm gonna have to rub it between my butt cheeks. I'll get it real hot in a hurry. It's a little something for the ladies. Boy, oh boy, do they love this room. Let me tell you what. Now all I have to do is hit the X button and the Y button real quick again. Without dying. If I could only level up my grip here. That makes the Lord very nervous, doing that. I'm trying to hit my weapon key. I would like my weapon out. Larg! Larg! It's so hot.
Snake.
How did I answer this?
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called FoxDie?
No. FoxDie? Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It turns everybody into furries, Snake.
Similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently FoxDie kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Nanomachine, son.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated.
Again, it didn't work on time.
Interrogation.
And it was up.
I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the FoxDie vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
I think I just leveled up my grip. Just from doing that. I don't know why else you would need grip in the entire game. It's just a holdover from MGS2.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
I don't know if your age is on your
I was
genes.
found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia. What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so
Kojima
long.
was like, oh, right, I have to develop all these characters I
And
introduced.
him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
Gray Fox.
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
Well, do I have news for you?
Together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments.
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterward, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you.
Yeah, some kind of weird
I wasn't sure
masochism.
before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox.
Man, we have to fight Gray Fox after I take care of this Metal Gear?
Tell me something.
About FoxDie. FoxDie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. FoxDie contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA.
I think that has to be the scariest
They
weapon
respond
in
by
this
becoming
game.
active and using the macrophages. They begin creating
Nukes?
TNF.
No. How about a custom virus?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
We're learning biology today.
They cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis. You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right?
It's got some implications that were
I
kinda went into in later games, but never went the
Naomi,
furthest they could
I
have.
don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet.
Like,
I
how
still
did somebody not get a hold of this thing and
Snake.
weaponize it against
I'm
the
not
person
one
that
who
made
The
it?
decision to use FoxDie.
Huh? You weren't.
Campbell.
No. You were injected with FoxDie as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was... Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
She's on her phone, get her!
Snake...
Naomi?
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been
Get a
removed
drop of
from this
blood of the
operation.
bad guy and
What
smudge it
happened
all
to
over.
Naomi? What did she mean?
I think it's a little bit more complicated than that, but yeah.
Operation. Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't.
Then you
She's
just
under
hugged
arrest.
the bad guy.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake.
You know what? Snake never really gets his revenge against all the people that, like, screwed him over in this game. We don't get to go after Colonel Campbell or anybody like that. Also, this office kind of reminds me of a deleted cutscene from the original game. Right after you get tortured. Or right before you get tortured, actually. Let me pull it up real quick.
Do make sure my brother is comfortable, and don't let him out of your sight. Don't worry, boss. He may have escaped once, but no one can outrun my revolver forever. You know, Ocelot, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. About what? Well, the whole revolver thing, you know? It's just... Now, I'm sure you're very comfortable using the revolver for pretty much any situation, but don't you find it rather situational? Situational. The Colt single-action army revolver is one of the most adaptable handguns in existence. See, I'm not even so sure about that. We're dealing with someone who could blow up tanks with just grenades. What do you think a revolver could do? Plenty enough. It only takes one bullet to stop him, and I have 12. Wouldn't it be 6 because you only have one hand? That's not the point. What do you even have against the revolver in the first place? Now, no need to get defensive. I don't have anything against revolvers. It's just, well, how do I put this? Revolvers are the katanas of guns. The katana? You're comparing the revolver to a mere sword? Well, if you think about it, they're actually quite similar. Both the revolver and the katana are very simplistic in design, but are very popular because of how they're portrayed in media. Think of video games, for example.
Yes, the archaeologist's best friend.
In any game they're featured in. Not to mention their wielders were heavily romanticized, such as was the case of the samurai to the katana and the Wild West cowboy to the revolver.
Did you see the Final Fantasy VIII cameo?
What do cowboys have to do with me? Well, that's just a whole nother can of worms. Listen here, Liquid. There's nothing wrong with the Colt single-action army revolver. It's a soldier's weapon of choice. More like the Fedora Lord's weapon of choice. You stay in your lane with your nuclear weapons and daddy issues. Speak no more of the revolver. Sometimes I feel like you say the word revolver just because you like the word revolver. No. Whatever. Just keep an eye on my brother. I'm going to go check out the new Vine Source video. I heard he's a fan of me.
Me too.
Whatever you say, boss.
Vinny, squeeze my hog.
That's right. Don't worry about it. All right, all right. Revolver.
Revolver. These guys made it. I'm gonna give them their due before I close it. Okay. I like that video. That's a good one. It's true though. David Hayter did a cameo. I was gonna. I'll show it during Metal Gear Solid 2. Whenever I do that. But David Hayter did a cameo about hogs involving vine sauce. But back to the game. I hope there's not any more cutscenes. It's extending the game's playtime by several hours. Yeah, hex code.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete.
Like I said, I was gonna finish this game today. We're at 9 o'clock, but we still have to beat a Metal Gear.
No. Why?
I deactivated it.
Master Miller, my only friend, help me.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from you, but there was FoxDie.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the FoxDie vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days.
An imposter!
I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But mainly he said his transmission signal was coming from inside.
No, yeah, now that's when you start up right away.
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
You didn't know we sounded similar?
Liquid, how the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
All I had to do is be slightly less British. Uh-oh. Good thing I have a gas mask. Take that. I'm not quite sure what we do next, though. How do we off the gas? Oh, you know what? I think I know how we off the gas. They said it was bulletproof. But... well, maybe not Nikita missiles. Is it missile-proof? Ah, I guess it is. Guys, I need help.
Snake, your grip has gotten stronger. Looks like
that's not what I want to talk about right now, Campbell.
Well done, Snake.
What is that?
Snake, gas. Do something.
I'm doing it.
Snake, call Emmerich. He should be able to break through security.
Thanks for the tip. You were actually helpful for once. Deep Throat. I have a feeling Deep Throat was, Revolver Ocelot.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Or missiles.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Hack the door. Hack the door. Hack the door. Otacon. Hack the door. Hack it. Hack the door.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
He hacked the door. Boy, oh boy, do I love walking around without my shirt on.
Liquid!
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Yes.
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked? You've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact
You
with
really
us.
do repeat
That's
everything
what
people
killed
say,
the
don't
Aztec
they,
president
Snake?
and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread FoxDie.
FoxDie? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
Wait a second, wasn't like Ocelot and Liquid in like the same room really close to Snake?
Controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered FoxDie's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I think I just got my answer.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to FoxDie's program. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the FoxDie vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Yeah? Why's that?
You were successful.
He just had to do that
in
unnecessarily,
contact
didn't
with
he?
all of us. So we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by FoxDie.
Wanna see me do a flip? I called it!
But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
We're Canadian?
You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive
Actually, I think
genes.
David Hayter and Cam Clark are
Everything was done
Canadians,
so
aren't
that
they?
You would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
Speaking of jeans, you wanna put on a shirt?
But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me, knowingly, to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You, who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. You missed your last chance. You'll regret that forever.
Oh boy, Metal Gear fight.
Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother! Now, you shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world into the 21st century!
Man, what a drama queen. Demon weapon, really? Otacon's like, it's like my animes! Yes, Nerdell, he is nerdgasming right now.
But how do I stop it?
I don't know, keep shooting it. It's got HP, I think. So it went from the underground bunker to the underground bunker? I'm not quite sure how this base is laid out. I'm gonna kung fu it! Did he just yell kick when he hit it? This is a bad time to look at my audio mixer, yeah. It's just that that scene's pretty loud. Campbell, I need help.
God help us. Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing. But how? You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
I know who to ask. My dear friend and confidant. Oh. I guess he's out for a break.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eye.
Why don't you hack it and start streaming Baby Shark?
Somehow destroy the sensors. Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah. Try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So will that stop it?
No. Rex was designed so...
That reminds me of the World War II thing where they saw all the planes come back and they just armored all the places where the plane got shot.
In an emergency...
You would think the heavily armored part would be the thing you have to see with.
You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. More like a weakness.
I saw a lot of video games, Snake. The final boss always has a weakness.
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
His obsession saved the day. Hold on, I gotta put my body armor on. Oh. You heard, Otacon. Well, that gave me one bit of cover. What was the point of that, anyway? What's the point of this? It's just a tank, but on legs. Yeah, pretty much. Liquid, do you even know how to drive that thing? MG Rex. I love the name of this machine. They call it the Rex. How cool is that? I'll tell you how cool it is. Very. No, that's a fail. Oh, that was terrible cover. Exploded. No, no, no. No. Stinger? What are you doing? Stinger, that's not what I wanted to target. As I turn and face me. Good thing we're faster than missiles. You know what? I should use a bandage. No, again. Stinger is just not targeting what I want to target. Okay, that's just pettiness right there. If you get close to him, he'll shoot machine gun rounds at you. Twofer. Cooler than Ray. Funny enough, Ray is built to be the counter. I thought Ray was a lot cooler. The name's cooler, the design is cooler.
Do it.
Damn! There's a second face in his final boss.
Nice try, Snake!
Getting injured. I swear Snake is the bad guy in these games.
Hurry! Get away!
But he's got a cool ninja friend. How can he be the bad guy?
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
Oh!
What is you? You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Remember what we said about the katana earlier? He's Mega Man? Get Capcommed.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too.
I hear exposition going on somewhere around here.
That I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox. Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister. But every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear.
Frank, do we really have time for this?
For me, tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
I heard you expositioning!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it
This
from
finger box in the background. Matrix. Matrix. Get mega busted, loser. Oh, we're gonna have to attach a gun to that arm too. Oh. Oh.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers!
Just so that you know.
Fox!
how strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
The cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
I'll have to shoot my katana at you.
He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Oh, right, I have that.
Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
I can totally shoot this thing. I've shot it so many times before.
Now, in front of you,
It's no good.
I can finally
do it.
die.
What do you mean you can't do it?
It's no
After
good.
sands of
I
our
can't do
land,
it.
I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive, nor truly
Ah,
dead.
they have exposition shielding.
It's no good.
Shadow in a
I
world
can't do
of
it.
light. But soon it will finally end.
No, I can't do it.
Shoot the missile, Snake.
Die! Fox!
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else.
Oh god, he's more expositioning.
Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least, I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Fox! Foolish man! When death is entreated, the battle is decided.
Oh, that's just overkill now. Who programmed this thing to roar? Oh, wait.
You see?
Otacon.
You can't protect anyone. Not even yourself.
I'll take up the art of the ninja.
Die!
Stinger Mitsul no Jutsu.
There you are!
What a great camera view I got started out with. Hell, that sucked.
Snake, answer me. Snake!
Seriously, what was that camera angle, though?
Snake!
Funnily enough, they could have had Snake actually use the high-frequency blade. The controls tech are still present in 2. Oh. Wait. Did they make us do the whole thing over again? Yes! I really hope they don't make us do the Gray Fox scene again. That is just so painful and annoying. Let's start at the first phase of the boss fight again. After all that stuff that happens. And it took my body armor off for some reason during that last fight. I'm looking for more rations. There's one. Man, that Metal Gear doesn't turn very good, does it? I got him confused. You can't see me. Yeah, take that. Who would have known running around like a ninny would be the best way to take care of Metal Gear? It's because this thing can't turn in tight spaces well enough. Oh, wrong thing. Nikita, wrong thing. Nikita, look what I'm aiming at. I gotta try to be less damaged here, so when the next phase happens, target the radar. Fine, I'll do it myself. Oh sure, now it locks on. It's annoying you get hit by the staggered missile. There. That was a cleaner Rex kill, at least. Please don't. Oh, no!
In front of you.
Skip!
I can finally die. It's no good. I can't
Skip!
do it. It's no good.
We don't need to see Frank die.
I was taken from the battle. Neither
Ah.
alive nor truly dead.
Skip!
An undying shadow in a world. I can't do it. But so
Oh, I have a fast forward. I forgot. I have a fast forward button on the controller. That camera view. Why? Do we have more rations? Oh, I forgot chaff grenades could work on this because it's mechanical. I don't think it's gonna work now. But you can blind him for a little bit with that. Oh, okay, it does affect them. Yeah. You found Metal Gear's weakness. It can't really turn very well. You just need infantry missiles. Sorry, Cam. Nothing personnel.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
It's symbolic. The Hero Knight brought down the dragon. That's how I play Destiny 2, says Nerdell. Just add more missiles.
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
But I hit you with so many missiles.
Die? As long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us.
I just realized I haven't saved this entire time.
We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launched this
on purpose? No, I just forgot that I actually have save states, and I'm afraid of dolphin crashing for some reason.
Gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict. New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily...
Well, he's, you know, doing his evil monologue.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
I shot so many people in tranks.
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
I didn't do that at all. I don't use the assault rifle.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells. With a combination of...
Tried even to dunk one in lava. What a monster. Hey, I only tried to. I didn't accomplish it.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells.
It's such a stupid name for an evil project.
8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth.
Wait, that doesn't work like that.
You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born.
But none of this makes actual sense.
You and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally.
Again, that doesn't make any sense.
With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces.
Kojima read a science book once, and he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go crazy with this.
That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments.
Huh?
1991. The Gulf War.
Snake, I had all of this footage here. I want you to see it all.
Genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon.
You conspiracy
First,
theorist.
They tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical, biological weapons.
What weapons?
Poison gas detection units and anti-sarin injections. They were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So the so-called Gulf
He's stuttering.
babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
I had to check the script
the
again,
Genome
Snake. It
Soldiers
is getting
mean that
too
the
silly.
experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry?
No, not more
theory?
stock footage, no!
Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family?
Is Big Boss Sephiroth?
Touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why?
For once, it's not the stream that's lagging, it's the footage.
Chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a
I have
response
dropped a
to
few
natural
frames by
selection.
0.3%.
That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond.
But what is your shirt
break
telling
the
you?
curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl?
Oh, hey, we found her. She's still got gunshot knees and everything.
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future.
Actually, it's David.
If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about FoxDie.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
I would, but I can't touch my ears right now. Wait.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
More
What?
nuclear.
Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about FoxDie. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
Typical military intelligence.
Nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life.
Campbell's
You better
just
get out
another
of there,
pawn.
Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Abraham Lincoln.
This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
I want to talk to Hot Coldman.
Been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
He was really involved with his Lego collection.
Attack on Alaska to the media.
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
And Otacon.
Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay.
But you're gonna end up blowing it up.
You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
It's always the American military, and it's the most evil.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Please. I think we had more cutscenes than gameplay this time around.
I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back.
They gonna be a gene vampire?
She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Yeah, we shall kung fu fight.
And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
Can we get on with the boss fight already?
How about you, Snake?
Let's see if we remember the basics of CQC.
What's wrong, Snake?
Let me grab you.
Ah!
Well, at least we're far away from the line. Not very good at fighting, is he? Get back here! Not very good, huh?
Is that all you've got?
But wait, what did he drop over there? His dog tag? I won't be able to get that. You're terrible at this, Liquid. Wonder how many times I can knock him off that edge. That's 3. Damn your invincibility frames. That's 4. That's 5. I want to get the ring out. 6. Get back to that edge.
Hurry!
Oh, now you're fighting back. Now he's fighting. A little bit too late. Liquid, give it up. All I have to do is jab you once. 8! 8 ring outs. He was not a great fighter. No wonder he got all the recessive genes. We get it! Knockout! Game!
Snake!
He didn't realize that I went to Smash Brothers. So, we got nuclear bombs on the way. Let's have a tender moment that's gonna last like an hour. We got to see every second of their passionate lovemaking.
Snake? Is that you?
Wow, that's a nice mouth you got there, Snake.
You're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
These are beautiful faces.
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive.
So, Meryl, about those bombs.
Snake, I wanted to see you again.
There's like nuclear bombs coming to destroy us right now. You can either get moving or get to doing the nasty before we're atomized. Where was a dog stream came from again? Not sure. Damn it, Otacon, this is not a good time.
That's my Kodak.
I was about to say, did he have like a Naruto mark on his headband? But it turned out it was just a lock of hair.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right! You saved her, man! Good job!
Yeah, I did what you
I
couldn't.
got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
Can you hack the bombers?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go.
I forget how
I'll
Otacon
do something
survives
about your
this.
escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Because
Oh,
they're
that
both
sounds
in the
nice.
in the series going forward.
Thanks, Snake.
Which is why giving up in the torture scene is the non-canon ending, because Meryl dies.
Let's get the hell out
And
of here.
Snake has a sad scene about it.
Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Are we finally getting out of here? Is this game finally over? Or do we have to do an escort mission? Like Leon and Mauschly.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Damn it, Kojima. When is Snakey getting laid?
Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
Put on a damn shirt. I could wear some rocks, wiring, the exosuit that got demolished.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up! Hurry!
Where did you get that from? I found the wackiest jacket. Action figure pose.
Looking good, Snake.
That has to be a video game reference. Why would she suddenly be in like an orange puffer vest?
Hurry!
Scaparauta. It's okay, we got 10 minutes. Let me just grab these rations real quick. Just in case.
Let me drive.
Uh-oh.
A surveillance camera.
Damn it, Meryl. You're not good at your job.
Oh no, no key.
I don't got any weapons.
Alright, keys.
Yay, keys! I found another ration. I don't have my body armor either. How was I supposed to deal with that scene at all? I'm trying to. It's not as easy as it looks. Got one. I think he could accidentally shoot Meryl. Win it. Meryl, aren't you supposed to be, like, driving somewhere? What's the good of the shield on this thing? Oh, I was supposed to shoot the barrels. It's gonna be really hot soon. No one could possibly keep up with this. It doesn't even leave me with my bandages.
Here they come!
Make it. Snake, shoot him.
Trying to, but my aim goes all wonky the moment I get hit.
It's a checkpoint.
Why did you do that?
Snake, strike those guards.
She always does a power slide. Because it's cool, and Kojima likes cool things. Yes, that scene is as awkward as it looked.
Not yet, Snake!
Why won't you die?
It's not over yet! Liquid!
The countdown is a bluff, unfortunately. Really? Kojima. I think you have to hit him like something like 15 times. At least that doesn't do any damage. Quit it. You're such an annoying little brother. Good thing I have more rations. Okay, you have to kind of have the lead your shots here. I think we got him. You really don't know how to fight, do you? Watched him do a cool Matrix dodge with the car somehow. The car is gonna like flip in midair and dodge a bullet. Okay, close enough. But there's still a chance for the car to do a backflip. Iron headbutt. Okay, now he has to be definitely, certifiably, ultimately dead.
Meryl, are you okay? Snake.
Hey, buddy, you looking okay?
Snake!
Party a little hard last night, didn't you?
Fox?
Die.
The dumbest line in Metal Gear Solid history. Wait, if the FoxDie killed him... Wait. What about me? Ome wa mo shinderu. Oh no, he's a zombie now. Maybe we should toss him off the cliff just to be safe.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
Wait, how were they identical twins if one had the recessive genes?
No stealth bombers in sight.
That's also not how identical twins work.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded.
Oh, that's how Otacon survives.
Returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks.
Yes, all that tension in the last 10 minutes totally didn't happen. Because we did some executive things.
Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
How convenient.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data.
Your safe data.
As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
They have batteries.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About FoxDie.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face-to-face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank, wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi,
But Snake, that's not exactly what he
brother
did.
just
Silence.
saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Then he got crushed like a pancake. Man, it was gruesome.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from FoxDie too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
I don't think he ever dies from the FoxDie, just to let you
Each person is
know.
born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake?
It's an odd way to tell that message.
Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live.
Could have sworn I heard a little bit of Mario in that music.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future.
This game says genes like Parasite Eve says mitochondria.
Teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Oh, headband, you had a baby.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of unlimited ammo.
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
I mean, I get what Kojima's trying to say, but...
Where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
David Hayter.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life.
We were about to nuke them.
It'll be spring here soon.
For us, too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time.
Oh my god, this cutscene still keeps going.
It's never looked more beautiful. The sky.
Look, Meryl. An Aurora Borealis. At this time of day, in this part of the country.
And most of all,
isolated entirely above wherever the hell we are. I forget.
You.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
And no more cutscenes. Credits? Credits? No! Don't peck and mess around with nuclear bombs. They'll cut you pecking wide open. DMCA credits time? Is there a DCMC in the credits? There's still nuclear warheads. In 2003. Imagine how many there are now. I'm sure this DCMC is fine. Christopher Randolph. He's like one of my favorite voice actors I never remember. I like him as Otacon. I miss Jim Houseman. I get Johnny Suzuki, Dean Schofield. That's Poopy Pants guy. Just in case there is DCMC in the music, we could play this instead. Snake found a better path in life. He moved on to making commercials. I'm waiting for the... Yes, he makes commercials for a living now. Oh. Hold on a sec.
Soda.
That's MGS5, you nerd. Shush. I know how to solve this. Mute. There we go. Now we can do this.
Meat. Soda.
There you go. Best credits. If you finish the game under 20 hours and get the Meryl ending, for some reason it plays that instead. Look, there's a wolf. There's more of that stock footage that Kojima loves so much. And totally not DCMC music. Yeah, that's all you get. So that was Metal Gear Solid. Twin Snakes counts as Metal Gear Solid. Next time I do a Metal Gear game, it'll be Metal Gear Solid 2, which mostly does not have Snake in it. Well, it definitely doesn't have Snake in it. Why would it ever have Snake in it? He's retired. He goes to Mush Huskies or something like that in Alaska. That's his job now. The game I'm going to be replacing this with is Animal next week. That Metroidvania game that everybody's playing that was made by a donkey. You know the guy. That famous guy that made the video game that got 10s out of 10s across the board. I want to check it out, and I heard that you should check it out blind, so I haven't been playing it yet. It's just sitting there, waiting for the next stream. It's not Final Fantasy VIII. I've been thinking about a project to do after during the summer, like after Earthbound, maybe after the Earthbound randomizer this year. I was thinking about I got a bundle of games off of Claire, the Ukraine bundle. I want to pick through all of those games, things that are interesting, and I want to do like video game archaeology and just like play a little bit of all of them. Who knows, maybe some will become Let's Plays or streams later. I need a yo-yo tag on Steam. How would you need the yo-yo for? Why? There's a lot of people that worked on this game, huh? Is it still playing music? Yeah, I don't know what that music is. So thanks everybody for showing up for Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. It's the start of the Metal Gear arc. I don't even know when I'm gonna get around to 2. Because my autumn is packed. Like Pacific Drive, Resident Evil 4, bunch of spooky games I've been collecting. There's Beastie Ball coming out in the winter. Sometime maybe early next year, I'll be able to get around to it. Metal Gear Solid 2. Electric Boogaloo. Yo-yos are super cool. Yeah, but are they as cool as revolvers? Oh, they're saying something.
To be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
And then Revolver. Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. FoxDie should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus.
Another one.
What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
I am a... Oh, no! Bat! The worst code for a bird! I got bat! Go to this web zone to get your free pizza rolls, you bat! Ah, my nemesis! I'm like Bat... I'm Batbird. I'm Batbird now. I went from a bird to a dolphin to a bat. No! No! The pain! Make it go away. Clear it. Take it off the screen. I don't want it there anymore. I wonder what would happen if I go to that web zone. Hold on a sec. That was a Konami. www.konamijpn.com/... What does it say? MGSTTS. I think I have to put in that code, huh? Underscore TTS. I wish I could like get the code and copy pasta. Code promotion. Hey, where do I go from here to this web zone? I have a clear code. Code promotion. Berlin packaging? The domain konamigpn.com may be for sale. Please inquire about its domain. I think that's a dead website. Konami code. No, that's just up, down, left, right, BA, start. The website is dead. I wanted to claim my free pizza rolls. Konami cheaped out. They let Kojima make a remake of his first game with all of his Matrix jazz in it. They called me a bat, and then they gave me a bum code to a website that doesn't exist anymore. I'm glad that they're making pachinko machines now. Thanks a lot, Konami. Good night, everybody.